Secretary General of the United Nations today, Ban Ki-moon, criticized Israel harshly and called on it, urged it to lift the siege of Gaza. He said that quote, keeping a large and dense population and unremitting poverty is in nobody's interest except that of the most extreme radicals in the region. Do you agree with him that it is only in the interest of the most extreme radicals in the region, keeping the siege on Gaza?
Well, I will say that I also hadn't seen Ban Ki-moon's statement. You know our view with regard to Gaza. We are supportive of humanitarian assistance to Gaza through appropriate routes. We are also concerned about Israel's security and about the attacks that it's seen from Gaza, including relatively recently.
Right, but his statement is very clear, and he calls to lift the siege immediately. Do you agree that the siege is causing unremitting conditions and poverty and so on?
Again, there are appropriate routes for relieving the humanitarian concerns in Gaza, and we have been supportive of full use of those, but we've also been concerned about the security threats to Israel that have emanated from Gaza.
So you disagree that the siege
Again,
should be lifted?
Saeed, I think I've said what I have to say on this one.
More on the Israeli and Palestinians. Palestinian President Abbas is suggesting that he might make another play for UN recognition or an observer, some kind of larger status at the United Nations. Are you in talks with the Palestinians, trying to dissuade them from doing that?
Well, we've seen these reports. We are obviously in touch with President Abbas. We continue to make clear that we believe that the only realistic path for the Palestinians to achieve statehood is through direct negotiations as called for by the quartet, and we will continue to make that case as we head towards the UN General Assembly.
Who's the last person to make that case to President Abbas?
Well, the Secretary, as you know, spoke to him when she was in Paris over the course of the summer. David Hale saw him about 3 weeks ago, and our Consul General is in touch with him this week as well.
If I may follow up, former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan, promoting his new book, said basically there is no peace process. Do you agree with him that there is no peace process ongoing?
Well, as you know, Saeed, we believe that we are working intensively through the quartet and directly with Israelis and Palestinians to continue to encourage them to come back to the table. It is, all we can do is push them. We cannot force them. They've got to make the decision for peace. They've got to make the decision to come back to the table.